After some epic and incredibly close battles on the North Island, we head south for the first time in the 2023-24 Toyota Gazoo Racing 86 Championship. Will we see a trend, a clear favourite start to emerge in this critical second half to come? Or is it going to be a continuation of the edge-of-your-seat, unpredictable action that we have enjoyed so far? They are brave and wowing us with some brilliant driving. For this one, we're in Christchurch, and there is a lot of history here.
Welcome to Euromarque Motorsport Park in Ruapuna, Christchurch. Track is broken down into 3 sectors. Sector number 2, one of the most vital parts of the track, very tight and twisty through there, and a total of 11 turns. An area where we're going to see plenty of action this weekend. Not only is it a big braking zone, but an important passing opportunity down into here too. Certainly a part of the track to watch this weekend.
Qualifying was gripping, with a bit of South Island pride proving to be worth something in the final outcome. Tom Bewley from Hawke's Bay threw caution to the wind in a statement of his series intent. Experience counts for a lot in this class. Justin Allen showed that at Manfield, and he was again a factor in Christchurch, working the wheel in a bid to find precious tenths. The pace setter in testing for this round, William Exton, continued that form in quali. The Blenheim racer grabbing an important pole position. Hunter Robb starts on the outside of the second row. That's good for his title quest. Well done, Jaden Ransley, 5th, and Alice Buckley, 10th. Let's go to Victory Lane. Here's Stephen with our pole sitter.
Well, Will Exton, considering where the championship points stand, getting pole position here for the opening weekend is pretty important.
Yes, very. I was actually very happy with the lap I did, and managed to keep it all clean on track inside the limits, and managed to get P1.
I was talking to your engineer, Dion Pitt. He was saying you're really comfortable here this weekend. What's changed?
Well, I don't know. I've probably done the most laps at this track, even though it was a couple years ago, but I'm quite comfortable with it, and I really enjoy this track. So,
confidence now sitting in pole position.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can just manage to bring that to a race win as well, but it's a good start to the weekend.
Well, here at Euromarque Motorsport Park, you are pole position winner. Amanda Tolomash, who is the category manager for the 86, will present you with your pole position trophy. Congratulations, mate. You're on pole for race 1 of the weekend. There you go.
Hey everyone, Jonathan Green and Andrew Waite bringing you the 3rd round of the Toyota 86 Championship. Let's take a look at the grid as it stands. It was a remarkable job done by William Exton, and he is pole position for this. Justin Allen, who we spoke to a moment ago, he's got that extra weight of MacGyver alongside him. Bewley and Robb, the championship leader, that's going to be a good battle. Then Ransley, he got here so late we didn't get a picture of him, but we know what he looks like. Rooney is alongside him, and he is a man of the future. And then it's, of course, Murphy. You might have heard that name here in New Zealand. Baccaroos had an accident in testing, but he's A-OK in 8th. Then Taylor Bryant and Alice Buckley of Australia and New Zealand. And then Horan and Bloxham, another New Zealander coming in here in 12th position. Excuse me, another Australian coming in 12th. Then it's the Master John Penny and Saxon Sheehan struggling in 14th position, not liking the track as much. Simpson and Townsend with work to do from 16th. Then All West and Leach in 18th position. Big grid as always. Morton and Denise spoke to Denise for the first time last night. Nice kid. Tom Mallard and Rintule in 22nd position. Bree Morris. On come the lights for the first race of 3. Away we go. Good start from Allen on the outside. He cuts across to consolidate that position, but that was a brilliant start from Justin Allen in the Napa Auto Parts number 99 to take the lead in the whole shot. Heading down the long way to that first corner here. 8 laps to go. It's short. It's quick. You've got to make your move quickly, and that's exactly what Allen has done. Now we're keeping an eye on this corner here. A lot of people going very wide, somebody going wide there. That was the Care-Vets car, one of the Australians.
So I think it's Rooney and Exton. They're going to be side by side through pothole. Can they hold it side by side? No, he's dropped him behind. Not a corner you want to be side by side through there. But the biggest loser in there was actually Tom Bewley. He lost a couple of spots as Ransley looks to the outside.
Yes, we haven't mentioned Jaden Ransley back this weekend, the local man. He's been away from racing for 2 years. He's still only 22 years of age. Runner-up 3 times in 18, 19 and 20, but 5 seasons of 86. He is an absolute veteran when it comes to this, and we're delighted to have him back on board.
Straight away, this battle starts pressing on. We've got Hunter Robb, who was struggling a bit in the beginning of qualifying, but managed to rectify the problems and qualify right up the front in the end. But Justin Allen, we've seen him up here before. We've seen him win races, but it's nice to finally see some pace out of him this year. He just doesn't seem to have the pace that we've seen in previous seasons.
Yeah, you heard him talking to Stephen about the fact that, you know, the first day was a bit of a non-plus day, and then, of course, got that front row start, and now leading the race. Line astern, and you can see how close it is. All identical 86 cars, and that's the point of this championship. There is nowhere to hide. It's all about whether you can drive and how you can tactically get past the next guy, because you can't be faster, really.
Yeah, you can't. The cars are all exactly the same as Hunter Robb. Takes a look to the inside.
That's good tactics. He's got the line, and that's the important thing, because Justin just can't turn in on him. He'll crash both of them out, and he'll be blamed, so he settles for second place. Harry Townsend up to 14th. Good start. And look at this. Nice move. William Exton bounces over the curbs.
Bit of an awkward one, as you don't want to run side by side through there. So he's certainly got some pace now, does Exton, as the race starts settling in. We know he's fast. He qualified off the pole position, didn't get a good start, hence why he's down in third position now, but he's putting some pressure on Justin Allen. This is where Justin Allen, as I was saying, needs to get his eyes forward, focus on what Rob's doing. So the more you keep looking backwards, the more you fall into the traps of the cars from behind.
Well, it was Tom Bewley who said before the race that he likes this circuit because you can go over the curbs, and that's what Hunter Robb did just there. Sometimes you can go too far there, as we just saw in the number 11, just making a slight mistake there, but gathering it all and keeping out on track. But he's now side by side as they head down towards this left-hander. Wow, the fastest man out on track at the moment is Rooney, I believe. Yeah, Jackson Rooney with a 140.147. He's there in 4th place. Ransley's behind him. Then it's Tom Bewley 6th. Lockie Bloxham is 7th place. And Hayden Baccarus has moved up to 8th. And there's that inside line again. They're taking it all through pothole, very wide again, but they will be repairing it tonight, and here they come. Whoa, damage to one of the cars from that
that's an inner guard.
Inside, yeah, that's an inner guard, so that's probably from bouncing on the inside curb, right?
Yeah, they come loose quite easy, those inner guards, and you want them in there, even though they are a pain to keep in place. As we can see, Rooney with Bewley. Bewley's going to have the inside line here. If he can just hold it on the inside, you don't want to be side by side through here.
Well, Bewley's coming. He just got past Jaden Ransley, and now here he comes on Rooney. Side-by-side action. Second in the championship, Tom Bewley by 2 points. He wants to get up there with Hunter Robb, and he doesn't want to waste any time doing it.
Great racing from these young guys. Hard and fast, fair racing.
So close. Bewley again, shadowing.
Got the crossover. He's going to have the inside line down into the last corner. He's going to get the move done.
Yeah, well, he made himself unsighted, if you like, and now on that inside line, he's got the better line. He just needs to hold it, and he does so, and that's how you make a pass in 86. And also, cheeky little move also by the 53 to follow him through. Nicely done. And unfortunately for Rooney, he's lost 2 spots there.
Exton has made his move. We know how fast he is. Can he get his head down now and catch up to Hunter Robb, who's pulled a nice little lead?
You can tell after his interview and qualifying, he's really got his tail up. I spoke to him last night, and just full of confidence, a young man ready to go and go hard. And that's exactly what he's doing here. Ransley not holding back. Welcome back, Jaden Ransley. He's in the thick of it. He's just starting to remember how much fun it was to be in 86. Tom Bewley, fastest man out there in 4th at the moment, a 140.031. He's just coming out of the dust and the dirt in that yellow and blue and white car you see, just ahead of Jaden Ransley in the 53. And right behind him, it's very close indeed, isn't it? There's nothing between the top 10. One mistake.
Tim Leach there, getting a little bit wide and then caught up in a bit more argy-bargy a little bit further down.
Let's have a look at it again. Yeah, oh, well, the ITM car, yeah, okay. So kind of a little bit of a, I think that was Saxon that kind of made the dive there in the 57. Saxon Sheehan, he just made the move up the inside. That's allowed Mallard through. Likewise, the 88 of Noel Simpson getting through. So just one mistake, that's what it takes, and you lose 3 places. Still, Rob, Exton and Allen are approaching the last lap, coming up as they come out of the last corner. And onto the main straight again. That cross breeze still a factor, but it's hot out there. Race 1 of 3. Across the line comes Allen, but he's under immense pressure from the man chasing the championship lead, Tom Bewley.
0.3 of a second William Exton took out of Hunter Robb on that last lap. He is closing in. Can he put pressure on?
And you can see that face of Dion Pitt knowing that. He was looking down and looking at the times just as you were. But here he comes, last lap, pressure on for Hunter Robb. He needs this because he needs to move away from Tom Bewley, and this will help a lot. And us out at the moment, Allen's helping him.
Yeah, he just needs a clean run through this next session. It's Hunter Robb.
Here we go.
Now in his mirrors, covering his line. Can William get a good exit out of here? There is a passing opportunity through this next little Lessers down to the infield.
Meanwhile, Bewley's trying to do exactly the same. He's got damage to the right rear, and he can't get past Justin Allen at the moment. Closing stages of this one, just the first of 3 races. Immense pressure from William Exton, the pole man, up against Hunter Robb, the championship leader. A little nudge in the back says he's there.
Hunter just got a little bit wide through that infield part there, got a lot of understeer, so that put even more pressure on. Allow William to close in just that bit more. If Exton can get a good run through this next right and left-hander, there's one last passing opportunity.
Oh, he made a mistake there, did the leader, Hunter Robb. He just got a wheel off ground, and that's going to lose him a 10th or so, and that could be the opportunity that Exton needs.
Here's Hunter Robb, you can see he's covering to that inside, forces Exton back to the outside.
Now do the turn in. Come on, son. Very close. There's going to be nothing between them. He's going to get the drive, but it won't be enough, I don't think. Hunter Robb holding on for dear life and takes the checkered flag. Dad's happy, and well, he should be. Great racing in 86 as always. Race 1 in the books, and a win for the championship leader, who extends that lead now over Tom Bewley. It was 2 points coming in, but now Robb extends that lead. Exton second and Allen a brilliant third. It would be this man, Hunter Robb, to take the victory and extend that lead in the championship. William Exton taking second, Justin Allen in third, then Bewley, Ransley, Rooney, Bloxham, Baccaroos. Good to have him back after that crash earlier in the weekend. Murphy, Cormac taking 9th, and John Penny, the master, in 10th. Further down, Alice Buckley of Australia, Taylor Bryant of New Zealand, and Brooklyn Horan, Harry Townsend, Christina Orr-West, Ryan Denise, then Thomas Mallard, Sheehan, Morton, and Rintley. Further down, Noel Simpson, the man was grass tracking, and then Tim Leach at the back.
Winner of race 1 here at the weekend, and still your championship leader, Hunter Robb. Congratulations, buddy. Dad's reaction, he was just about jumping out of his pants.
It doesn't surprise me. No, it was a good race. Big thanks to the team. Yeah.
Great move to get into first position. I mean, the start was good. It's everything here, but to actually hold off the lead. What happened in that last lap? You started to get a little bit loose.
Yeah, just made a couple of mistakes under pressure, but no, for next time we'll be stronger in the next one.
Feeling any pressure being championship leader?
It doesn't bother me at the moment. We've still got heaps of races to go, but I mean, it's nice being up the front.
Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
The pendulum in this Toyota 86 title fight keeps swinging. Hunter Robb opens the South Island account the right way. Still 2 exciting races to come here. Stick around. We're back. The Toyota 86 Championship gearing up for the second race of the weekend here in Christchurch. Before that, Andrew Waite considers the ingredients that make this an incredibly close class for all to enjoy.
There is a reason the Toyota 86 Championship is working so well as a category. These cars and the way that they handle is exactly as a proper car should. With this championship being so close, it means there is a massive focus on driver input to get the absolute most out of these cars, to get the setup right, to make sure the engineers doing their job properly. And because they do everything they probably should, there's engineers from all over the place that do get involved and help to make these cars as fast as possible. You've got setup changes you're able to do to the cars, but to get those setup changes right is so crucial, because as soon as you start getting those setup changes in the right window, that's where you start making those massive performance gains. To add into the equation to make sure that you're getting everything spot on is data. The drivers can't get away with anything. If they think they've got something wrong with the car or their setup's not quite right, the first thing that can happen is the engineer can then go through and decipher to see exactly what is going wrong. And then you can develop that setup that little bit more from that. And that data analysis is key, because this is the perfect place to learn that, because you start driving these properly, start using that data properly. That helps you when you start moving up into future categories. And because you have to use the proper technique to drive these cars fast, that really sets up future stars. When the driver starts getting on top of things and understanding what to do with the car and how to get the most out of it, some of the things you can start changing with the car is the ride heights. That's a really crucial one, to move the car's weight into the right direction. You've got setup changes, which are also important within the suspension. Once you start moving those around, you start getting the absolute optimum out of these cars. And especially with these little cars, even though they don't have the most horsepower, handling is absolutely crucial to get the most turn out of the car, to get through and get the exit. So that is where the driver then starts talking to the engineer even more, and then the engineer deciphers all that information, and when they get on top of that, that is where the lap times start coming.
Hey everyone, Jonathan Green and Andrew Waite bringing you the third round of the Toyota 86 Championship. John Penny starts the reverse grid 2 in pole position, and alongside him then it's Bakarus and Bloxham on third and fourth. Murphy is alongside Penny, and then it's Rooney and Bewley. Justin Allen and William Exton. And of course, the winner yesterday, Hunter Robb, we'll speak about him. He starts 9th. Ransley starts 10th. And then it's Alice Buckley, Bryant in 11th and 12th. Horan and Townsend. He had a good run, did Horan yesterday. Or West and Denise. And 17th, Tom Mallard and William Morton in the 18th position. And then Rintoul and Sheehan, the Australian, and the Kiwi. And then it's Simpson and Leach, 21 and 22. Away we go. John Penny does not get the start he wants, though, on a Kevin's car. But Bloxham gets a really good start, and away they go then, down to the first corner here at Euromarque Motor Park. 3 wide, look at this.
Nearly 4 wide is Rooney. Little bit of a clip on the way into the corner. Saved it, though, as they all get around turn 1. Looking clean so far.
Nice clean start, too, at turn 1. But now it's going to go interesting. John Penny, sadly, going backwards. He's already in 4th. And over the curbs they go. Justin Allen, we're on board with him midfield. He's got some work to do. But this is the rough and tumble of 86. Whoa, Saxon, they're coming through.
4 rows, 2 by 2 on the way in. There's always positions to be gained and lost through the hairpin. As Allen now side by side with Hunter Robb.
Yeah, Hunter Robb way down in 10th position. And in fact, it was Ransley coming through, and that was Brooklyn Horan in the 89. Whoa. Great pictures on board with Justin Allen. Just shows you the rough and tumble of the first lap here in the 86. It's frenetic, to say the least.
Hunter Robb on the inside at Jaden Ransley. Is Justin Allen going to be able to duck up the inside as well to make that move?
And it's Cormac Murphy who leads the way. That was who got the jump on John Penny, who went quickly backwards. But look at them, line astern, nothing in this. Race 2. And they really are now, round 3, up to speed with these cars. Even the rookies looking very good indeed.
That's Rooney having a look up the inside of Bakarus.
Yeah, Bakarus
doesn't quite make it work, which now affects Rooney's run down the straight. At least there's no cars riding behind him.
And there's Tom Bewley leading this group as well. Tom Bewley had a good run to 4th yesterday. He'll want to improve on that. So we go back on board, down that front straight with Justin Allen. You'll see him now dive into turn 1. It's a really quick turn 1, isn't it? And there's a couple of lines through there. You can take the outside and then turn in, can't you?
Yeah, you can, but you can see the way that you sort of got to have that left-hand turn. Oh, it's Rooney sideways.
Rooney's round.
Big spin.
How they avoided him, I'll never know. But that was a big moment for poor old Rooney there, the young rookie in 4th in the championship. Boy, how did he avoid everybody?
As you see Justin Allen looking up the inside and John Penny fading back to the right-hand side.
Oh, this is absolutely superb start to this one. Oh, pressure from Lockie Bloxham. Tom Bewley in 3rd and just did the fastest lap of 1:45.3. But look at this, 3-way at the front.
Battles are on everywhere. Tom Bewley on the outside and the clipped assist Duracell car hanging around the outside. Is he going to be able to make the move down and towards the last sector?
Well, his mirrors have already been used, and he dives right across the bows of Murphy, and Murphy in the thick of it.
It's been a great run by Bewley. We saw how fast he was yesterday in the race, setting the fastest lap of the race. Now in the lead of this race. He's got a championship fight on his hands with Hunter Robb currently leading that championship. But Hunter Robb sitting nearly down in about 10th place.
Yeah, lots of work to do. Justin Allen's got to 7th now. Penny now drops to 8th. Horan 9th. And Hunter Robb, as you say, the championship leader by 23 points.
Is Justin Allen going to be able to get up the inside? Awkward part of the track to be side by side with the one. You nearly better to tuck back in as he keeps his nose there. Great driving by both cars.
Oh, a little bit of oversteer. The 89, Ransley, side by side. It's great to have Jaden Ransley back here, you know.
Oh,
uses the grass. Whoa, Packaroos! Look at the mirrors, they've all gone bang. See ya. And there you see the battle for second. The last few laps they've done, almost identical. Exton just upping the pace, and then Ransley, as you can see, just behind.
Side by side once again. Backrest blocks him through that infield part of the track.
Oh, and he's just sticking a nose up there, and Murphy knows he's in a race, and he's lost out there.
Sideways on the exit there.
And here we go again. Ransley looking for that inside line, and he's all over the back of Murphy. Again, he jigs out to the outside, tries to take the slingshot round the outside. Now does he turn back in? Yes.
At the same time,
drive.
Murphy will know that that's exactly what Ransley's trying to do. You can see him covering back to the inside.
Yep, good work.
He's allowed to move just back if there's no overlap to get the line through turn 2. Running the car out to the exit. Covers back to the inside, and Backer is sideways in the background too.
That's good work by Murphy. He's doing a really good job of defending. That's not easy. Here comes Ransley again. Oh, this is great stuff.
Great.
He's trying everywhere, isn't he?
It's great hard fair racing between these guys. It's great to see Cormac leaving enough room for Ransley. Ransley leaving enough room for Cormac as well. So they're just battling on big time as this allows Baccaris, but then overlap, last lap.
And if you're not careful, Baccaris could overtake both of them because he's on a moment to do that, and he's got the wipers on, but it's the last lap now. Bewley leads from Exton. Ransley, Murphy and Baccaris in an almighty battle. Justin Allen's under pressure. He's got two, one alongside and one behind. Into turn 1 for the last time. Baccaris looking for a way. He's going to take both of them if he gets a chance. Look at this! Oh!
This is important in the championship for Hunter Robb. He's just made a couple of positions here. If he can make as many as he possibly can to try and eliminate as much damage as possible in this championship.
Horan just gets wide and sends Bloxham very wide indeed. The Corvette's car finally rejoins. And Lockie Bloxham will live to fight another day. Not over yet. Bewley on his way to victory, and he needs it too. Second in the championship by 23 points. He'll close the gap just a little bit. But as you say, Hunter Robb, where he finishes, also important in this race too. One more race to go. The feature race coming up later this afternoon. There's going to be a lot of panel bashing done before then. And Ransley's done the business on the last lap. Murphy may have one last crack at him.
There's a little look up the inside. Murphy has still got pace. Can he throw it up the inside and towards this last corner? No. He's going to try set himself up, heading towards the last corner.
Here's your leader. Last corner for him.
And look how much Exton has actually closed the gap up to Bewley as well. But
he did that yesterday as well, did Exton, and he's done it again. He's going to take another second place, an important one too. But it's Tom Bewley who takes victory here in the number 4, the Duracell man, doing it for Mackenzie Racing. And that means Bewley does lead the championship now with 5:16. Hunter Robb drops to second now, 5:06. And William Exton very close indeed with 4:54.
P1 and now back as championship leader in the Duracell Clipped Assist 86 is young Tom Bewley. 10 points now between you and Hunter Robb, but that was a necessary win.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I knew I had to get my elbows out in that one, go forward, and that's why I did. Made a better start than yesterday and just went forward.
It was busy though, huh? Did you feel any pressure from Will?
Oh, 100%. I saw him coming. I knew he was fast. He was fast in quality and everything, so I saw him coming, but I just stayed focused and went forward.
So feature race now coming up. What's the plan ahead?
Just scoring more points. You know, keep it consistent, keep it in the top 5, and go have fun.
It is intense for these young racers. Great to see some camaraderie continue to feature in Toyota 86. The final race still to come at Ruapuna. Stick around. Welcome back. Before we launch into the final race of the weekend in the Toyota Gazoo Racing 86 Championship, time to get to know some of the drivers a bit better in a segment where we give them the mic and let them drive the questions.
Hi, I'm Summer Rintle.
Hey, I'm Brianna Morris.
Hi, I'm Noel Simpson. This is the Toyota 86 Drivers Quiz. All right, the first question is, what is your favourite racing movie?
Talladega Nights or the first Cars movie?
Does Drive to Survive count?
Probably Formula One, just watching Formula One, to be honest, not really a movie.
Which movie character best represents your teammate's personality on and off the track?
The Lorax and Hunter Robb. Because he's always just that little bit grumpy.
As a character, I'm going to call Christina my mum as a character.
If you could race any car from history, what would it be?
Brie, you go first. I'm going to have a think now.
Sometimes I watch those sort of 70 cars being driven sideways on a circuit. They're really loose, really soft, and I think they look like a lot of fun.
Don't fall off the chair.
What is your favourite post-race meal or snack?
Mars bars.
Probably Red Bull.
Maybe those cranberry thingies?
Who's going to be the first driver in the series to get a seat in F1?
Oh.
Not me.
I'm not going to hype up my competitors.
What is your favourite hobby, non-racing?
There's too many hobbies.
Do you have any pre-race rituals or superstitions?
When I go to QR, I cannot look at the plane that is on the side of the road. I can't look at it otherwise. Just can't.
I always put my left glove on first. I just don't know. I just kind of have to.
If you were a DJ for a day, what music would you play during a race event?
It would be Eminem.
I'd probably just have to go with my age. Probably, 90s kind of rock. Yep.
Recent pop hits.
What was your first racing car?
Formula First.
1999 XL.
I had a 1987 Livin 86, actually.
What type of music do you listen to before a race?
I just don't do that.
Eminem. Definitely Eminem.
If you were a main character in a racing movie, what actor would you play in the film?
Maybe Drew Barrymore? She's kind of funny.
I think I'd just be like the getaway driver, just driving crazy. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Very big stance. No, it does not belong there.
It does belong there, yes.
And it's a yes for me.
No. And that's the Toyota 86 driver quiz. Thank you for listening.
As you can see, the 86ers are on track here at the Euromarque Motorsport Park here in Christchurch. Let's take a look at the grid then as we go into this one. Bewley and Exton alongside each other. Exton starts pole. That'll be, I would say, Jaden Ransley alongside him. And then Justin Allen and Baccaroos. Baccaroos has improved as the weekend's gone on. Justin Allen's consistent. Bloxham and Murphy. Great run by Murphy in race 2. And Horan likewise had a good race. Now starts P9 alongside Alice Buckley. Then it's Sheehan and Penny, 11th and 12th. Further down, Bryant and Orr West. Then it's Harry Townsend and Tom Mallard, 15th and 16th. And Denise and Morton, 17th and 18th. Simpson and Leach, 19th and 20th. 22 car field, Rentule and Rooney at the back. Away they go. And immediately Exton gets away very well indeed. John Penny got away well too. Blocks him in the mix of it down to the first corner for the first time. And it is going to be that man, William Exton, who leads them into the first quarter. Jaden Ransley on the inside should take second place, jostling for position, and sent out wide goes the 69 of Hunter Robb, and that is bad news for the man contending for the championship. He did some nice grass track in there, but that's not where he needs to be, is it?
No, that's not ideal at all for him. So you can see down into turn one, there are 3 wide on the way into the corner. 3 down into 1 doesn't quite work, and unfortunately with Hunter right on the outside there, just a little bit hung out to dry. So that's not great for the championship. He's just lost the championship leaders, and we got all sorts of action going on.
Wow, in the mud and the dire, cars going everywhere, care vets, no care taken, one axle broken, that's the 22.
Of John Penny there, unfortunately. Fair bit of damage to that front left.
He's
there.
going nowhere. He can't get out. He's going to try and limp it back. He's trying to get out of the way. A smart move by John. But the car's going, but that left front is buckled and broken, and he's going to try to see if he can get it into a place of safety. That's smart news. There was an almighty smash-up. Let's have a look at it, Andrew. What happened here?
Yeah, so you can see fair bit of cars out wide, because obviously the slowest corner on the track, so everyone's trying to go down into there. You're late braking into here. So you can see, unfortunately, that was... Yeah, John Penny just got the back of the of Lockie Bloxham there, and there's been all sorts of chaos from that point. So I'd say from the inside there, Joel's just been on the bit of the dirty line. He's on the inside. He would have been hard on the brake, and unfortunately tagged the rear Bloxham. So yeah, not ideal outcome.
So the safety car is in, and we are going racing on a beautiful afternoon here in Christchurch. Everybody jostling for position and already looking for 4 wide here in the midfield as the leader Exton leads them away. Look at this.
Great.
Justin Allen right in the middle of it.
And great start by Exton. Got a massive gap out in front, and Ransley looking to go up the inside of Tom Bewley as well.
And Bewley's got to be careful here. We got another big off. Oh, they're off into the distance.
Taylor Bryan right on the outside. Cars off everywhere.
Skittles at dawn. What on earth? They're all going everywhere, and more importantly, that's not Bewley. No, it's not Bewley. But the 75.
Another one as well.
Oh my word! It's all
off on the exit. That's Leach this time on the exit of that turn. So there's cars everywhere.
Yep.
Going off turn 1, turn 2. It shows we're getting to the business end of this championship.
Yeah, and I think we're going to have another safety car, because you're not going to get those cars. You've got to at turn 1 get them out of there, because it's too fast. Oh, another one's gone. That's the 87. That's Summer Rintoul, the third of the female competitors going around, and also avoiding action, the number 20 of Hayden Baccarus. Now comes the safety car. Wow, 9 laps to go. Can we handle it?
It is all go in this one here. So unfortunately another safety car there. Too many cars down into turn 2, 1 and 2 there.
Yeah, let's have a look.
So you can see side by side, all good up front, and then on the outside there, so that's the Bayswater car on the inside there. Just pushing, unfortunately, with Bryant on the far outside there. Oh, big hit from behind.
Yeah, that was a big hit.
And caused him to go wide. So they just all went in pretty hard at that turn 2, turn 1, turn 2 area. And yeah, unfortunately, I think Bryant on the outside was a bit of an innocent bystander on that one too.
Now, we have got a red flag now, and we've suspended the race because I think there's too much debris and the fact that they've got to get those cars out of the gravel.
Let's just have another look at it. So you can see Townsend, number 73, right on the inside. So he's just braked quite late into there, and then he sort of released the brake. And then he's back on. So there's actually been initial contact.
Right.
So I thought he'd just, from that angle, that's a great angle. It just really unlocks exactly what's going on. So he hasn't outbraked himself. Just unfortunate, awkward contact between wheels on the way into the corner. And then when you're in here, you obviously can't stop the car at that point. So by the time he's landed, he's got so much more momentum. And Paul Christina, who's been in front, has copped a hit from behind. And then it's just created a massive knock-on effect, which has then pushed Townsend into Baccarus and then also Taylor Bryan. So a tiny mistake when there's that many cars, unfortunately, led to a lot of cars off the track.
Everyone line astern, getting ready for the restart, and as you can see, Exton backing them all up. He's in control of this race now, with the safety car about to pull out, and he's done so, and now it's his turn to accelerate when he's good and ready. Ransley is rammed right up the exhaust of the leader, Exton, and is going to put the pressure off. Here comes Bloxham. They're all spreading out. Away goes Exton. Ransley goes to the inside. Bewley goes to the outside.
So there's a couple of cars that fanned out. We didn't quite see when the green flag was, but it looked like they sort of fanned out before we even got underway there. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a few things looked at as, another moment down into turn 1 as they all just managed to get stopped. I think there was Cormac on the outside. Nice save by him.
Great restart, and well done to William Exton. He held his own. Buckley still there.
Brooklyn Horan, what a start by him. He is now in behind our championship leader,
Tom Bewley. Bewley still in third, and as you say, losing out to the 30 there of Jackson Rooney.
Rooney trying around the outside. It's a very long way around there. There's Leach on the exit as well, trying the outside move as well.
So this is a cracking race. 6 laps to go after the stop restart. And it's anybody's race because they are all jammed together. Justin Allen in the thick of it, just behind the number 69 of Hunter Robb. Hunter Robb trying to make as many points out of this race as possibly. Damage to the front of Alice Buckley, but that won't matter.
She's doing a great job at the moment, sitting there in 6th position. As we're talking about before, she's just finding pace every time she gets out there, doing a great job.
Christina Allwest still trailing that exhaust, but they're letting her go. And it looks as though it's at least tied on well. And they haven't brought her in just yet. But Ransley looking for a way past the leader, William Exton. If he ever needed a challenge, Ransley's the perfect guy to give him one. And he's got to be careful here as Exton, because Ransley has nothing to do with the championship and Bewley has everything to do with the championship. And he's just waiting for these two to fight it out and just pick up the pieces, if you like.
Yeah, it was awesome by Ransley on his way through pothole there. Just tipped it in sideways on the entry. He's got all sorts of pressure on the back of Exton as Bewley also sits in behind this battle.
Yeah, Bewley's catching and he's waiting and he's ready to pounce. Through the infield they go. The dust flies up out of the exit of pothole. Several people going wide there. The top 3 pulling away. Justin Allen getting past Buckley by the looks of things.
Great recovery as well by Hunter Robb, already back up into 6th position after lap 1 on the outside onto the grass. So he's done well there to redeem himself, get back up to 6th place at the moment. But Brooklyn Horan, he's a standout at the moment, running inside the top 4, and he's got pace as well.
That's good to see, and as you say, both Allen and Robb getting ahead of Buckley. She's dropped now to 8th.
Hunter Robb has a little bit of a look up the inside of Rooney as Rooney runs wide. That's another position for Hunter Robb. That closes up that championship battle once again.
He could be with this by the end of it. There's 4 to go, remember. They bounce over the curbs. Now, we've just heard from race control. There's just 2 laps remaining, not the 4. So we'll have to update that real quickly. So suddenly we've got the hurry up.
Yeah, so that's good news for Exton out in front. Not so good news for Hunter Robb. Gives him a few less laps to be able to close up the battling pack up in front.
What a dynamic race this has turned out to be. There's nothing between the top 3. You can throw a blanket over them as we go back to see the 99 of Justin Allen in the Napa Auto Parts sponsored car, just behind our championship leader, who was championship leader up until the beginning of this race, because it's Tom Bewley now leading by 7 at the moment over Hunter Robb. And Bewley's going to extend that lead just slightly depending on what Robb does from 6.
Tyres protesting heading in towards the last section. Hunter Robb running a little bit wide. He will know on the radio. He would have been told 2 laps to go, coming down to nearly the last lap of the race. Can Hunter Robb catch Brooklyn?
Well, the way Horan's been running, you'd say you doubt it, because he's just been certainly on the pace. And in fact, Bewley, though, has just gone the fastest lap from 3rd place. There he is, the blue and yellow tilt. There it is. And Ransley, it looks like, has also gone even quicker. 1:38.9.
Ransley looks like he's got really good drive out of the exit of the last corner. That's what allows him to catch. He's got it sorted through there. But this next section doesn't seem quite to have the advantage that he does have through the last corner. All Exton needs to do is have a good run through here. There's no aero, so you can stay as close as you like all the way through there. Exton will be looking in his mirrors as Ransley looks to the inside, puts himself all in Exton's mirrors.
Yeah, the worst thing for Exton is that Ramsey didn't come up all this way to make up the numbers. He wants a win and makes it satisfying to come back after a couple of years off from the racing. So he'll be going for it. He's got nothing to lose, and Bewley is just waiting. And just to see if these two do get into a fracas. But Exton's done a good job. He's been the one doing the hounding up until now, but now he's taking the pressure. Ransley with that fastest lap so far. Bewley's had a couple already. This is the last lap. The top three pulling away from fourth place, Horan.
This is where I was talking about. You see Exton's just given himself a little bit of a breathing space through this part of the track. It's the second to last and last corner where we see Ransley close that gap up just a little bit more.
Yeah, this is going to be a good run for Hunter Robb. He's just 2 places from Bewley, and that's important in terms of their championship tussle. But here comes Exton out of the last corner, and it's going to be William Exton taking the Canterbury Cream and taking the win, and the checkered flag. Nicely done here at Christchurch. Exton wins, Ransley second, and Bewley takes third. Great way to finish the weekend for young William Exton. Shaden Ramsley second, Bewley, Horan, Robb, Allen, then Rooney, Buckley, and Leach and Murphy. Mallard, Sheehan, or West, Bloxham, Baccaroos, Simpson, Morton, Bryant, and Rattle, and Harry Townsend not finishing. John Penny likewise, the first one out.
William Exton, he's actually in P3 in the championship. That was an incredibly mature drive.
Thank you very much. It was definitely challenging with all the safety cars. Haven't actually led a safety car restart off the front before, so managed to get 2 decent starts, so I was pretty happy with that.
I was talking to your engineer, Dion Pitt, about that, and I was saying, what are you saying? He said, basically rip that rear vision mirror off, not worry about people behind you. Were you worrying about people behind you?
I was trying not to, but I can't say I wasn't, so.
How hard is that? Is it part of a learning curve?
It's definitely different. I don't think I've really led a race before in a car, so it was definitely interesting, and I'm very happy that I managed to win it.
Maximum points, mate. Well done.
Awesome, thank you.
That has got to feel sweet for Will Exton. Gets the congratulations from Dion Pitt. And for Tom Bewley, the points garnered here help to change the complexion of our drivers' standings once again. But it's only just over 10 points that he enjoys over Hunter Robb. Exton is third on the ladder, and within striking distance, Robb is top rookie. Reigning Masters champion John Penny leads that title defence. The next stop on our tour is all a part of the New Zealand Grand Prix weekend at Highlands. We'll catch you then.